Aseda Lucan Radio GH.
Notorious, they got to know that life ain't always what it seemed to be. Words can't express what you mean to me. Even though you're gone, we still a team. Through your family, I'll fulfill your dreams. In the future, can't wait to see if you open up the gates for me. Reminisce sometime, the night they took my friend. Try to black it out, but it plays again. When it's real, feeling's hard to conceal. Can't imagine all the pain I feel. Give anything to hear half your breath. I know you're still living your life after death.
You are listening to Aseda Lucan Radio GH.
Know you in heaven, smiling down, watching us while we pray for you. Every day we pray for you, till the day we meet again. In my heart is where I keep you, friend. Memories give me the strength I need to proceed, strength I need to believe. My thoughts big, I just can't define. Wish I could turn back the hands of time. Us in the six, shopping new clothes and kicks. You and me taking flicks, making hits, stages they receive you on. Still can't believe you're gone. Give anything to hear half your breath. I know you're still living your life after death.
Well, a certain musician sang a song. A certain musician sang a song.
That has lost someone.
I said this world is not our home.
Like
we are just a passing through.
I lace the track you.
My treasures are laid up somewhere beyond the blue.
Notorious,
the Savior beckons me like from heaven's open door. And I can't feel at home in this world anymore.
We still a team. Through your family,
there is a reason why I'm playing this song today.
Can't wait.
This one is coming from Puff Daddy and P Diddy, featuring Faith Evans.
Try to black it out, but it plays again.
Or say missing you.
Hard to conceal. Can't imagine all.
You see, the life we are living, as I see it, was we are just passing through. This place is not our permanent home. Our permanent home is beside our Lord Jesus Christ. So whatever it is that you are doing on this earth, the only thing I'm going to tell you this afternoon is that You are just a passing through. Dachi bi no bibiara wo ye wasase su bia no, it will definitely come to an end. You can't do anything about that. No one is immortal.
It's kinda hard with you not around.
In the south one at the dachi be ya say it dachi be mewu.
For you,
Owoni de obewu. But the question is, you don't know when.
we meet.
You don't know how it will happen. You don't know where it will happen.
Please give me the strength I need.
Inti se ne awonde ne wo hona se wo bo wo bra.
Though it's big, I just can't.
Esa wo twa to wo no twasa. Dachi be no people will be able to remember you with.
You and me taking flicks, making hits. Stay.
Men twasa dachi be no.
Still can't.
Someone will just look at you and say,
Yeah. Still living.
No.
After that.
So every step that we take, every move that we make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you. There are people in this life that has left us. In fact, these people, they have left our lives. But up to date, we continue to remember them. The question is why? It is because of the way that those people led their lives. It is because of how they managed their lives when they were around. So because of that, these people will continue to miss them, even though they are not part of our lives anymore. I am not only talking about death. Even though say today I am going to talk more about your former president. Because Ghana is mourning. Ghana, and so sometimes, I am not only talking about death. I am talking about somebody living your life in as much as say be or something. Or maybe for all of a sudden something happened, you guys are no longer together and whole lot. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Death is also part, but you might limit you. Only obiatina da ebia nipa no ayebi papa bi ewo abrabo mu a, you remember that person with that particular thing. Take it or leave it. It is part of our lives. So every step that we take, every move that we make, every time I pray, whatever I do, I just miss you. Thinking of the day when you went away. What a life to take, what a bond to break. I'll be missing you. Every step. So you are warmly welcome to Aseda Lutheran Radio. We are proudly powered by the Lutheran Media Ministry, people of Christ with a message of hope. And you are starting 2021. So I believe this is the first Aseda drive in the year 2021. So you are welcome on board. My name is KWATELAI QUARTEY. You can call me DJ Ni for short. Anyway, yaba nana yaba, what I say. No, today I am going to do a special tribute for our former presidents. But honestly, Ghanaians, sometimes the hypocrisy, in fact, the hypocrisy level in this country, is very high. You see, since morning I have been watching a live streaming from the Accra International Conference Center, and if you see how people who were bashing the former president when he was alive, people who were bashing him, people who were calling him all sorts of names, today if you see them, oh my goodness, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. When this man was alive, the way are now man for bashing him.
Express what you mean.
Even until I grew up, I maybe kind the biography of ex-president Rawlings. Now I thought he was a monster.
If you open up,
Meaning do baby, Abrana Oyeku ni adie no. Those times no na young woman crack.
can't imagine all the pain.
So growing up, the kind of things I heard about former President Rawlings, in fact, I thought that he was a monster. Until I grew up, na mi anka samebe kinkain maybe one or two things on my own, and I realized that no. Because ask yourself, say President be eba be diso. Na se wembu mine year at the end of his tenure no, obehuana yachina kujina the Hague. The nebe kujina court with the Hague straight away. Sentence a obeko. But ask yourself, say, former president Ebedi, so 19 years, Sanka or ye be bonny, and answer whatever he did, was against the law of the country. And do you think he will be roaming around freely?
You in heavens.
No.
Down.
So the fact that he was roaming around freely after his tenure, it means that he did not do anything bad.
Memories give me the strength.
But in the name of politics, in the name of power, we tend to ridicule someone who has really helped the country. Honestly speaking, growing up, I thought this man was a monster. I am telling you the facts.
Make a hit.
That means him said, "Nechi bonsami eni hoda."
If you gonna give anything to hear half your breath.
Anyway,
you still living.
Mama Emilia Darlington, Michiao. I see he was a man of action. Exactly. He was a man of action. I don't know much about him, but the little that I can say is that there is no way say Obeshe say Obi Benyana Hotam Abroso Ubi Enibi. Under Rawlings' tenor, it will never happen. And see that. So a little story my mom told me about him. He said somewhere 83, I wasn't born then. I was at Timota Market Hall. People were just hiding food and other things. Just say, and then the military came, took these food from the people who had it in abundance, and then gave it to those who don't have some to eat at all. But people misunderstand these things, and at the end of the day, they see him as a monster.
Seeing you again.
So Ghana is mourning because I believe says Sanko in the Pabonia.
Because we can't stop.
And in the first place, Abra Uwu yeno. And president order say. And president will never say your flag yam from the middle of the bar yam from Kakra. 3 days of mourning, a whole week of national mourning. Sankani here and I say senor no J or my Ghana this year. Do you think we'll be doing all these things for him? No. But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Mayen Chema Obi Wu and Sana ya Kanichiri Asempa. That this thing we need to stop it. Very bad. Mayen Chema Obi Wu and Sana ya Kanwa Sempa. Senipane Tiase Nasi Waye Bibia a ya. Let's put politics aside. Let's put personal differences aside. If the person has done very well, don't ridicule the person. Then China Nepani wunwe. Na for wuwe na why when him say he said be aponchi and watan. Maba be jina ho kana ho asem papa. Fine, yes, nipa wu ayen kan echira sembone de. Yes, it is there. It is part of our culture. But hey, to every rule there are exceptions. Obi to me wu to mu se nipa we de ne sesu nipa bone bi eni hoda. Na so say e bana say e kan ni tribute to Hanoma. You think say he's the most angelic person on this earth.
That is love.
Let's be very, very careful.
Truly love.
Let's be very careful.
Yesterday we used to
And Mama Emilia Darlington also he was a man of action. Indeed, Mama, he was a man of action.
what it seemed to be. Words can't express.
And if it's Monday, Ghana, we are mourning a gallant star.
I'll fulfill your dreams.
We are mourning a gallant leader.
See, if you open up a gates for me,
Gallant leader.
sometime the night they took my
So
try to black it out, but if
I'll read something small about him.
real feelings hard to
Now, for no train.
imagine all the pain I feel. Give anything to hear half your breath. I know you're still living your life after death. So
You are listening to Aseda Lucan Radio GH.
So I'll be reading something small, a brief biography. But before then, today the program is specially dedicated to our former president, Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings. You are joining me live on Facebook at Aseda Lucan Radio, YouTube also Aseda Lucan Radio. Subscribe to our YouTube page, and then like and hit the notification button. What's your name? Live on Facebook. Also, Aseda Lutheran Radio. We are proudly powered by the Lutheran Media Ministry, People of Christ, with the message of hope. In social media, the topic be out to what do you remember, or what can you say about former president? And I'm a Darlington, a Canadian, said he was a man of action. What do you also have to say? Drop it in the comment box. Be a bit yeah, politics, Mr. We are not doing politics. We are not doing politics. So whatever it is you remember about former president, media na maka no mama mina Darlington na Canada. Nti kakra wonim fa former president Rawlings. You can put it across in the comment section. I'm making kind of more of a fair. So today is a tribute. In fact, tribute pa. I just say babe bonyum edition in munyam. Through that na me the biography ni be fam. The biography in Nemwa na nyum ni Nemusa na biography in Nemusa. Sabe pesa na babe you for today. To show say papa no ye don. To show say papa no wa yibi. That they are more mind Ghana. He is the first president of the Fourth Republic. He is the first president of the Fourth Republic. Until about 2:30 in just 5 minutes now. Yebeje gum. Now if a producer edit the video na to mama me about 2:30 or the betu mama me na fi no tribute no ya sha se fefe de amano. Sabre Accra International Conference Center no ehwa boma amam penyufo timemufo obia e wo ho no ma omujam no. Enrada ene ya sha se ayede ye papa atumpam nyame adoma china dey ye be kosu bia no so no Aseda Lutheran Radio ye mfa nkame mo. We will make sure that you have it. So this program is proudly brought to you by the Lutheran Media Ministry, People of Christ, with a message of hope. Now these are some of the programs that we have. Now we have our In Touch radio program, which helps us to preach the gospel of Jesus and then also address various social issues from the perspective of the Christian or the Bible. And then furthermore, we have equipping to share. We have equipping to share, which is an evangelism training program. Now it's a program that we use to equip individuals, pastors, church leaders, and organized groups to share Christ's message of hope with the communities. Now Bible correspondence course is organized in basic schools. Now this one is to teach the basic truth about the Christian faith. Now this course is being run in our public schools. We encourage you to join whenever it gets to your school. We also have the rural evangelism program that allows us to take the gospel of Jesus Christ to the remote part of Ghana, so that people will know and hear about Jesus. I bet I want to say there are some places in Ghana, in fact in Ghana here, don't be surprised. So we have our campus ministry where we go to our universities and other tertiary institutions to empower the youth with the word of God to become Christ-centered leaders of our nation tomorrow. And then we also have the letter by letter reading clinic, which is an English reading program that we organize in basic schools, especially in our rural communities, to sensitize them about the importance of reading. Now this is also to support the effort of the Ministry of Education as far as English reading and the learning is concerned. Now medical outreach is a program that seeks to provide primary health care to the less privileged in our rural communities and share the gospel of Jesus with the people. That's what you mean to me. And then now we have our soup kitchen. It's a feasting program we organize where we identify a community in the future to cook, share hot meals, chill drinks, clothes, and other personal effects with the people. And then after that, try to black it out, but we share the message of hope with them. When it's real feelings hard to we are also supported by the Evangelical Lutheran Church. We have St. Paul's Lutheran Church, Kanda near the GBC, and then we have St. Peter's Lutheran Church, Medina Estate near the Action Progressive Institute. We have the All Saints Lutheran Church, which is located at Anya, Aseda, Palestine. We have Trinity Lutheran Church, Tema Community 2, Peace Lutheran Church, Ayikopenia, Sapema, and then Calvary Lutheran Church, Ashaiman, Lebanon. You can call us on 020-524-524, 0201-524-4676, 0201-524-676, or 0240-528-128, 0240-528-128.
down, watching us while we
na directions bia ho no ma
every day we pray for you.
Yetumi e dia famu e dia ma
Again,
so I join me live on Facebook as programs are hold aye no eno na etwegu no na etwegu no
strength
2021 we there stick and stay tuned.
nigga just can't
Aseda Lutheran Radio 2021 programs are there ba
send
no
a six.
ese weni ense se e ka kire
You and
so
me
you stay tuned.
flex, make a hit, stage
The
it.
one pa bebre e de mamo it's exactly 29 minutes past the hour 2
You hear half
about 2:30 pepe per producer
life after
fanyum no tumu mame afa pictures no ne videos no tumu mame about 2:30 pepe fatum efa mame ana so betumi kra na fatu nchen na fami so to nchen so whilst I'm playing the song you know the images will be scrolling.
You are listening to Aseda Lutheran Radio GH.
So this is a special tribute for our former president, Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings. And we have spent almost 30 to 45 minutes tribute to him. Into joining me live on Facebook. Whatever it is you remember about him now. Fatu Mumai, you back in kind of mouth of fair. Nana a champion, also bad time and that area now. Esmedrian, Ubeni Day. So stay tuned na enyomono enwurawura. This is a special tribute to our former president and our hero, Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings. Hi, Aseda Lutheran Radio. The program is Aseda Drive. I'll be right back.
You are listening to Aseda Lutheran Radio GH. Lutheran Radio GH. You are listening to Aseda Lutheran Radio GH. listening to Aseda Local Radio GH.
Nanefia Mamboa, a future free Asante Abuapa. Onana no mo say, one quenya you, Nana. One papa super free move, Amani Maya, Mobo. Papa, when I
You are listening to Aseda Local Radio GH. You are listening to Aseda Local Radio GH. You are listening to Aseda Local Radio GH. You are listening to Aseda Local Radio GH.
So we are still on the tribute right here on Aseda Lutheran Radio for our former president, for our late president, Flight Lieutenant Jerry Rawlings. We're a special tribute to Aseda Lutheran Radio right here on Aseda Drive. Until what joining me live on Facebook, Bibi Biara okay for papa hono. Bomode na drop or comment box no mame. Making kind of amount. Bibi Biara okay for no hono. Making kind of amount. We are still on it. Nana champion say pape. Oh my oh my
You are listening to Aseda Local Radio GH. You are listening to Aseda Local Radio GH.
Ayana se nipa ne mubu efa ne se wiase ni na yo mode a ayana mo hoye me mobo se na me de wiase de mia ne me kokotako apeta mpe tintintinti ayana me hu mo awon se be no mo hoye me sere because kukukuku ya oye ni na no at the end of the day no obeja hode akọ no why na nim say a strong man like former President Rawlings. And there, Obedam Pemua, Nipa, never swano, Edena Koshe from. Who knew? But hey, that is it. Into the Viasana woman of Brown was Brown was humble yourself. Since a woman who so at the end of the day, we young Kunipa and the best wow at the Wakosha from Ain't Susuma so Susuma so. So we are still right here on Aseda Lutheran Radio. Tribute to Nani Egusono, former president. Tribute to Nani Egusono. It's also live on Facebook. I'll do some of the things that he did. In fact, some of the funny moments. If you have really followed me, he is a very funny man. Who is the power? We use some quapa. In the videos, maybe near the 2 months. I brought a tribute to no so dear mom. So joining me, I'm more than a drop of comment on whatever it is you remember about him, whatever you can say about him. Drop it and I'll read it live for you. So we are still on the tribute segment of Aseda Drive. Stick and stay tuned.
You are listening to Aseda Lutheran Radio GH. You are listening to Aseda Lutheran Radio GH.
Ayaka,
Coming quack, I don't quite. If we say, you do my benefit, happy day, assembly, assemble. If you do, and I don't. Assembly, assemble. If you do, say, I
You are listening to Aseda Lupan Radio J.
No free, no cheer. You run so on to be more. Jano Pano, sending it on to a crew. No free, no cheer. You run so on to be more. Jano Pano, sending it on to a crew.
Aseda Lupan Radio J, giving you the best of music.
Na makramo ebiana mwe hume biom da like that lumba mene woni grado mene woni grado. All right, so a brief biography about former president. Also, Jerry John Rawlings was a military or a Ghanaian military officer and a politician who led the country from 1981 to 2001 and also for a brief period in 1979. Jerry John Rawlings was a Ghanaian military officer and a politician who led the country from 1981 to 2001 and also for a brief period in 1979. He led the military junta until 1992 and then served 2 terms as a democratically elected president of Ghana. Jerry John Rawlings was born in Accra on 22nd June 1947 to a Ghanaian mother from Jelukopa near Keta in the Volta region and to a Scottish father. Jerry John Rawlings was born in Accra on the 22nd of June 1947 to a Ghanaian mother from Jelukopa near Keta in the Volta region and then a Scottish father. Now, he was educated at Achimota School, where he obtained his General Certificate of Education, that is O-level, in 1966. He enlisted as a flight cadet in Ghana Air Force in August 1967 and was subsequently elected for officer cadet training at the Ghana Military Academy and Training School, Ghana Military Academy and Training School, Teshi in Accra. So I'm taking that again. He was educated at Achimota School, where he obtained his General Certificate of Education, that is O-level, in 1966. He enlisted as a flight cadet in the Ghana Air Force in August 1967 and was subsequently elected or selected for officer cadets training at the Ghana Military Academy and Training School, Teshi in Accra. Now, during his service with the Ghana Air Force, he witnessed the deterioration of discipline and morale, reflecting the corruption of the regime of the Supreme Military Council, that is SMC, at that time. As promotion brought him into contact with the privileged classes and their social values, his awareness of the injustices in society was sharpened. He was thus regarded with some unease by the SMC. He read widely and discussed social and political ideas with a growing circle of like-minded friends and colleagues. International say we know be a wadwumo da ho a nya de obetumi kra ne nabo atu pasakra intimi ne ntu pasa. He doesn't deal with block-headed people. All right, we are continuing. We are still on the biography. Now, on May 28, 1979, Flight Lieutenant Rawlings, together with 6 others, appeared before the General Court Martial in Accra, charged with leading a mutiny of junior officers and men of the Ghanaian Armed Forces on 15th May 1979. I'm taking it again. Also on May 28, 1979, Flight Lieutenant Rawlings, together with 6 others, appeared before a General Court Martial in Accra, charged with leading a mutiny of junior officers and men of the Ghana Armed Forces on 15th May 1979.
You are listening to Aseda Lotan Radio GH. You are listening to Aseda Lotan Radio GH.
Now, there was a strong public reaction, especially after his statements had been read in court, explaining the social injustices that had prompted him to act. The ranks of the armed forces, in particular, expressed deep sympathy with his stated claims or stated aims. The ranks of the Ghana Armed Forces, in particular, expressed deep sympathy with his stated aims. Now, when he was scheduled for another court appearance on June 4, 1979, Flight Lieutenant Rawlings was sprung from custody. With the support of both military and civilians, he led a revolt, which decisively ousted the Supreme Military Council from office and brought the Armed Forces Revolution Council, that is AFRC, into being. All right, we are continuing. We are still on the biography of our late president, our late former president, Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings. Mwabakosem kakra na Aseda Lutran Radio ya bobo bia no a gusu yeken kan edema mo e Aseda drive so. To join me live on Facebook, drop a comment, whatever it is you can remember about him, whatever you can say about him, just drop it. I'll read it for you. So I'm still on the biography. So now the AFRC, that's the Armed Forces Revolution Council, under the chairmanship of Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings, carried out a house cleaning exercise aimed at purging the armed forces and society at large of corruption and grafts, as well as restoring the sense of moral responsibility and the principles of accountability and probity in public life. It's natural to say, discipline who here the same she so je need the discipline who here so you so je need na so we disciplined there and then to je wa it is option you making kan na natural say indiscipline na ekoso no enu na jinja no kra no e ma all this revolution by because anka sabre no and anka ekoye say the moral of the people and as a discipline level no very good and can make sure say obey na adwin so be cool. It's cool now no not to destroy the nation but rather to keep the nation in focus. All right, meanwhile, following the program already set in motion before the June 4th 4th June uprising for civilian administration, general elections were held on 24th September 1979. The AFRC handed over to the civilian government of the People's National Party, that is PNP, under President Hila Liman. I'm taking it again. Meanwhile, following the program already set in motion before the 4th June uprising for civilian administration, general elections were held on 24th September 1979. The AFRC handed over to the civilian government of the People's National Party, PNP, under President Hila Liman. On 31st December 1981, Flight Lieutenant Rawlings led a section of the armed forces to overthrow the PNP administration. A Provisional National Defense Council, PNDC, composed of both civilian and military members, was established with Flight Lieutenant J.J. Rawlings as the chairman. Now his interests include reading, building model aircrafts, horse riding and swimming. He is married to Nana Kunedu Ajiman Rawlings, with whom he had 4 children, 3 girls and a boy. So Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings ceased to be a member of the Ghana Armed Forces with effect from September 14th, 1992. He formed the National Democratic Congress, which contested and won the 1992 presidential and parliamentary elections. He and the party again won the 1996 elections. His term of office ended in the year 2000. So he is the joint recipient of the 1993 World Hunger Prize. He holds an honorary Doctor of Law degree from Medgar Evers College, City University of New York, in Lincoln University, and then Lincoln University doctorate degree for diplomacy and development. So now, our former president passed away at age 73 on November 12, 2020 at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital, 2 months after that of his mother, Victoria Agbutui, on 24th September 2020. So Rawlings was married to Nana Kunedu Ajiman Rawlings, who he met while at Achimota College. They had 3 daughters, Zenato Rawlings, Ya Asantwa Rawlings, Amina Rawlings, and then 1 son, Kimathi Rawlings. So let me take his degrees again.
You are listening to Aseda Local Radio GH.
So he's a joint recipient of the 1993 World Hunger Prize. He holds an honorary Doctor of Law degree from Medgar Evers College, City University of New York, and Lincoln University doctorate degree for diplomacy and development. He passed away at the age of 73 on November 12, 2020 at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital, 2 months after that of his mother, Victoria Agbutui, on 24th September 2020. Rawlings was married to Nana Kunedu Ajiman Rawlings, who he met while at Achimota College. They had 3 daughters, Zenato Rawlings, Ya Asantwa Rawlings, Amina Rawlings, and then 1 son, Kimathi Rawlings.
You are listening to Aseda Local Radio GH. You are listening to Aseda Local Radio GH. Lutheran Radio GH. You are listening to Aseda Lutheran Radio GH. You are listening to Aseda Lutheran Radio GH.
So say you free. Na me from one woman, mommy and I jam me say I did now, Pepe, I can't say good boy. Na me from one woman, would do me jam 1 year. What did Damasa come on, Mamma Kama someone? And Jeremy Mayer. Oh, why I can't want someone in Traday? Oh, walk on Fanku, when we are to Mankuma. The free side to see me swing. Many me, I say, I'm a man, ya. I sit try, Bassa. Don't pay me any meal. Mammy and I jam me say oh, say, oh, what you do?
What should you way Baku for and Froda? A baby a yen na dachi kwamba bi ebetu yen na obi anchirebo e wasase so. Nanso se na medi kan abra me share program na se no. Me si bisa ho se kwan be na wo befa so a obeko. Obi wo hono ma oyare da hono ma within 2-3 minutes wo oko din. Obi nso wo hoda oyare da ho che wa gba busuafo ka wie ma busuafo ase sika nyina wiase mu sika nyina woni ho awie na afi na obewu. Hey ya papa sika be ne de be we nanso hey be ne den obi nso de me kwaba na chese lorry akonhia gunshan na chese no ano no obi tumi da ne namu a onsore obi a wona de and this issue won they be as me kasa asem we are I am a living testimony. I remember when I was in class 6. That is 2003. Yes, 2003. I'm in class 6. And in some you call prison park I call sports. Into your sports na wie match dey say amanfo abegu park no so ye mpon ye ba na break time. Internet say schools ni na menya nam field no so menya. So there was one boy in my school, our class 4. I have forgotten his name. It's been a long time. Onopono a newcomer oba school mponche. I think oba school was just in a month. Nana ye sports. And one boy from another school was riding a bicycle. And then but the truth be told, bicycle now all ride and then you speed now or speed because you breaky sports no mama for parking so na menya inti bisa ho say speed ben kwa no betumi akwa bekum nipa nanso ochi bicycle na kire so hu say megini yi ejina be wan hu ne ntem ntabro hu no na wa ben no obo bicycle brake nyame adom brake no so boy come on one for bicycle no ambono DJ bless or the can tiny can of kick away and one and no actually a branty to form na fear off no utumuso di beans and pano into fina off no or figure no ma usha fear na asenia afena wakoto beans na obedi me come channel asena afena mato beans nesi wa obedi ya didn't call government hospital na phone. Hey, we are seeing one farm bono or the can cake, one farm mono. Then soon a codani be ho. Ain't no would ye? I will hold be an inquiry or the beco. Then so now would see us say, sounds a send no qua a dang any of the becaio. And now qua ye bebo which dimpa. And I dear me yakran say Ghana for cranny ye do funo into Ukrana we in the pabonic into Minka. That is the hypocrisy was ye jais as subino was ye janipan in ya mumma who say one yet. Mia me wafa, no, I never wafa. Me mamma wafa, my grandfather. Mia me grandfather. Oh, who was so miracle. Summer boy. This man, Papa Tiaseno, Papa Nitim wedding rough. Says anything can in nine on one casa named Macrapono. Papa Nitim wedding to the extent that even smiling was a problem for him. Say Papa ni baby na no asere oboa. What on straight to the extent that onyindu baby no so asere kra ase wosu because on straight on tin anim. The money na upon one hwe but like nothing. Papa Nitim wedding. But Bisa who said this kind of person who fear him odi was as so answer na. He was 97 years. Internet seen papa onche na wewu. This man lived at the age of 97 years with nitrim denen and bone something nina. Oninche pa. And if I tell you the kind of funeral papa ninya we kurana seno, I was shocked. I was like, hey, bless. Me say onya baby na wo de wona yesi. Hey, na papa ni tribute ya kan ye no me gina odi makro so me say di me say hey people are hypocrites. As if say Papa Nechino, angel be any hobium. As if say on yet the most angelic person on this earth. Whilst everybody knows that this man was a demon. Then so we are 97 years. And I need somebody kind of idea. Come. And yet, but anyway, maybe so say, Sene, Nasa what theatre, a dang in your Debeka. Debeka which has and pa, and Nasi Becca which has and money. The choice is yours. As I say, or boy, dear boy, you know, or the yepe, or the yepe, my yen. Yep, or the ashes, and to wish him on Facebook, Papa, and the done with honor. Papa Rawlings and the other done, come, when you say Nipan Sashi, when the Paul lead the cool, when the Paul treats you, oh, yeah, you're sure, and this is and ne Nipana never swano. I didn't know. It is also on Facebook, and Nipadodo nature and Hushia, a jump for and they try to Hushia. Omuko jam no nyame adom etina e na e ba kopɛ ne kura bread bibia be sibia no ye mfa nka memo etina nyame adom na se ye ba adwuma ye be make sure say ye be koso bia no ye de e be bremu live feed no ye de be bremu Aseda Lutheran Radio catch him say 2021 way whatever is happening in Ghana and beyond ye be make sure say be producer nyame shira minim how you were able to bring out this video but nyame shira why are there papa so me point about 20 pesos because I didn't expect this. Why are they papa? Into what joining me on Facebook or comment na unhia be a okay fan no hono bebo modern now they are toward their mama say jam for and I Accra International Conference Center omugusu a omojam ye papa Aseda Lutheran Radio yensusu ye jam no since yensu ye Ghana ne Ghana DC hono and I'm so in a way and I sense wasumdwe e Ghana ha say. So that is it. Producer Nyamishira, Papa, why are they? So it's exactly 30 minutes past the 3. Yeah, morning at 3:30 could see me pon. Into no, Jumedi is Lutheran schools. And so krememu. School nebie no. School nebie, even though say so far no. In our various schools, and according to the Ministry of Health, no, they recorded 3 COVID-19 cases so far in our various schools. But much they say, manageable, we can manage that very, very well. It's all person who buy free COVID in one. More than na found who dumb Lutheran schools. There be a Lutheran sorry will be no Lutheran schools. I need the canon and the adult education. It is a baby international school who some amana di went to me and school. More than na found who dumb Lutheran school. Na kona kusunya dia wate. Na me from kona kusunya dia. Udu mi ja 1 year. Enti baby a Lutheran sorry will be no Lutheran schools no ho. Odu ho no ma teacher for no monim te. Odu ho compound no kama. The learning environment no very, very conducive. Enti oba no kotena ho no ma o ka ba ku mienu pa na da nitiri mu. Lutheran schools for you. But before I go, no, let me put something across. Something just came on board this year. Say Rawlings or that whole name. Bisa say, will his children regret having a father like him? Will his children regret having a father like him? That's a question I am asking. Because mimiti hey, my father is no more. Me papa will 5 years na me wumi. But I can sit here and tell you, and you say be a wait that some. I never regretted having a dad like my father. I never regretted. Because Bibi was all the money back in terms of education and everything. Biano, my father did it. Now, me did said there are a lot of fathers out there. Omo to me abua omumba momedu baby. Sounds on our share Rawlings and man so munina so nyame adom odomo dru baby ansa nene oja omo ha. Enti no as a father out there no. Bisa ho say o mana wawo omo de aba na sabe na wotwade ato ha ma omo ansa na dachi bi weja omo ho de. I am saying this for a reason. I'm saying this for a reason. because there are lot of ladies out there who are crying. And money be brave so all because of say mema omuni omo awo omo man school bre ebie your friend mema no cry and they don't even pick up the call. They don't even pick up the phone call because school ebie when him say your friend is second na your friend. But hey, one small senyum no eye one nyum no abofra na na ba asase so no abofra no ambesu ngu so wan pa o chew se fa me bro me hu chire me o fa me bro de bi da abofra no otini ba bi na okofa na ba usisi mu de na okofa na ba it no matter the circumstance make sure say obadie ubehwe no ede ne si baby say na bi adachi bi no one beka say me no me hu to have a father like you. No, don't let that happen because me sure say I'm in Nazinato Kimathi. Me sure say on be jina baby aka say ye papa Eddie bro ye papa answer. I don't think so. And I know there are great men out there are great fathers out there who upon all the circumstances, even though some mothers and that's what and also they are still doing their responsibilities as fathers, as responsible fathers. And I want you, I want your father, then I will person your father. Make sure say you are ready to take care and bear all the responsibilities as a father. And when you are ready to do that, then you make sure say now you can give birth and then take care of your children. Because and me sure say Rawlings and Mano ebe pija omunsaka say erade yedawase for giving us a father like Rawlings. Inti memma obi nkojina baby engu weni mase say na wo de wa ma meboa o debi inti no so that's wo Facebook live and one egusu a etwego no military men etwem sa etwa papa no ho hia nyame adom e chena bibia ebesi bia no yemfa nka memo efe ne sorry mu akosi se yebekwa akosie ni na no Aseda Lutheran Radio yebedi echire na fe yedi abrem internet here purely tribute mama enya mana wa na wewi onwu biom ne wewu koyi anya do be wu biom inti sene na satuna mama yeni na yenya mfa mano fefefe wate mama yenya mfa mano sanse wewu nei anya do be sen wu biom nipa wu mpre no ne mprensa. And I'm happy the way I Ghana for actually do Eddie Amano Chano Mampeni so actually do it's also in Nipa Bonia anka yema a whole week of national mourning anka yema anka Mampeni enka se flag no yembu mwase nemra fam anka Mampeni will not do that, but because of say he's an honorable man I wait me aboa aji Ghana Eddie si hono insinene ye jamuno be ma de obekota kwa wati Aseda.
You are listening to Aseda Lutheran Radio GA. You are listening to Aseda Lutheran Radio GA.
I will free Asante Achim Obogu. I will take and cry abeka. So won't it and they will think Kasa and Wahome. Wami, a pass of bread. So Sabaka Jemina Damasi or Rewuniba or Massa.
In Jenjebiano, I will come your way with my final song. The final song and I film the Jumedina baby. It's exactly 20 minutes past the hour of 3. Hi Aseda Lutheran Radio. We are proudly powered by the Lutheran Media Ministry, people of Christ with a message of hope. It's in my last song. I come at 10 minutes in the Jumedina. And I'm bonus 9 minutes. Pepe, it's not a BC. Come. Nti Aseda nkomo bibiara we follow Aseda Lutheran Radio. But more than I like your page like your page, comment, share. Go YouTube and so subscribe, click the notification. I want to pack a sepa, say I want to pack the mama. I am no. You want to pack the mama. So can you see someone? And the Tianum Kakra, Meba, Nafi, my baby sign it out. Now, make a video we say me, we are. And that's so I will honor. Anytime you be with me, I drop a comment. I may have done not say, ya bar, ya becca be out when you money and they didn't answer Bebram. Snatch after the baby. Almost shooting so. Nothing will be at us. Into the video, Negus way if you go on our Facebook Live. Because one of us is Lutheran Radio on Facebook.
You are listening to Aseda Lutheran Radio GH. Listening to Aseda Lutheran Radio GH. You are listening to Aseda Lutheran Radio GH.
All right. So Hannah Bebe Mama Hokwan and I'm the Jumedie no see. Now we come say Jumedie Lutheran Media Ministry as for my son. You were in touch radio program, you were equipping to share your Bible correspondence course, rural evangelism program. After your campus ministry, letter by letter reading clinic, and after medical outreach, soup kitchen, so home in Nigeria, at the Abuan. In Chebiano, Lutheran Media Ministry, we are going to hit the streets again with our evangelism program. And I think so Lutheran schools. Lutheran schools is cramming. Obi sumo photo. Oh, my Amelia. My Amelia pictures. Oh, David. It's your St. Paul's Lutheran Church, our Kanda Iben GBC. And after your St. Peter's Lutheran Church, our Medina Estate, Iben Action Progressive Institute. And after your All Saints Lutheran Church, our Anya, sorry down Palestine. And after your Trinity Lutheran Church, and our Tema Community too. Peace Lutheran Church. How are you copy Iben Sapa Imana? Grace Lutheran Church ewo Dome and afi Calvary Lutheran Church ewo Sherman Lebanon. Into bit me from 0201524676 0201524676 and 0240528128 0240528128 and afi Lutheran schools and so eso masene amede ebrem Aseda nkomo bibiara awonya kwan ehwe me on Facebook and afi YouTube. So na me ka mo so ko Facebook a Aseda Lutheran Radio. YouTube nso so Aseda Lutheran Radio. So ko Google nso a o type Aseda Lutheran Radio a menu abe machi ebe ka tell say one tap away. No sabo so agba na tell say ko ano no na bia ko so bia no betie. So thank you so much for being part of the show. Aseda Nkoma, my producer, Mr. Emmanuel Frempong, and my director, Mr. Nicholas Sarkodie. DJ Stakes will fear her, DJ Bless will fear her, and I feel Mama Emilia Darlington, and also the Vigilance are a brain. And I feel lunchtime, special music time, no DJ Bless and the buyer. And the maybe sorry, so DJ Stakes. But before then, the Lutheran are never brain. No 9 bar, and I feel DJ Stakes, take you over. Now DJ Stakes, take you over. Now for the extended drive, no, they are not so abrade. It's what they say Tuesdays, they are in Niagara cry. Tuesdays, the programs are always packed. Into the Kayahu, Yamia do much now. Yamia do much no pack. Bobe Sanso Ataminka. Nafi Wianso Sono was Sanso Ataminka. Yes, Senior Eddie Donko. Enti me da say so when you bre e de hwe me din amejiso eyeni KWATELAI QUARTEY betimi afre me di jeni mejo so fefefe na me share ha ma 20 pesos that I say ari anu musio ebisada samaya kewiasi biere nia hutsota adio branu. So in just 2 minutes I'll be leaving the studio. Lutheran Albert was Nafi DJ Sticks at the extended drive number. So once again, keep your hopes and dreams alive. I feel from 31st year sorry, your coy no I am pie boni biani akobwatiri nya yam more than say a bebem. Say bebem money na bejina yeso. Nyankopon on to man from heaven to us. Ye shebre no way ensem. Say be ye a way ensem. Say nye ye nsusu a ye ensem Enti kosi se be share biom nyame yadoma echina no oni otiasefo nyankopon nankasa enti bye for now.
You are listening to Aseda Lutheran Radio GH.